Hitler and Nazism. Okay, Hitler and Nazism. The Hitler's rise to power. Very, very important to understand this, because first of all, you have to learn about, or you have to understand about, what was the situation of Germany during that time. Germany faced severe economic, political, and social crisis, which set the stage for Hitler's ascent. Okay, so when there is economic crisis, political crisis, social crisis, that situation is more confusing. That is an anarchical situation. People will not be obeying laws. People will not be following the rules and regulations, or or the existing norms. They will not be following all these things because they don't have money. They don't have food to eat. So that is a very confusing and anarchic situation. And in such kind of a situation, people can arise. People can arise in the sense the leaders can actually come up. So if they are able to satisfy the people, okay, with their ideologies, if they are able to satisfy the people, they will be able to come up during that particular scenario. And that is what happened also when Germany was facing severe economic, political, and social crisis. Hitler rise to power. Okay, he rose to power. So what were some of the experiences there? One was the military experience in the World War First. Okay, Hitler was a participant in the World War First, and he was in the army, and he got certain ranks, but it was not like an officer rank. It was like an army person only, and he became a corporal. That is what is meant by corporal. And he also earned medals for bravery, and he was there in the front lines, okay, in the war front lines also as a messenger. So he has that experience serving the army. And the German defeat, okay, so he was actually supporting Germany, Austria and Germany, and the German defeat in the war and the Versailles Treaty, the conclusion of the war actually happened with the Versailles Treaty only. We have seen that what was the worst aspects regarding the Versailles Treaty. It was a humiliating treaty, especially for Germany. It was highly humiliating. Okay, so that German treaty, that Versailles Treaty, and the defeat of Germany deeply angered him. And that became the cause of his revenge. Okay, that really upset him. Okay, that was a very difficult situation for Hitler during that time. He wanted to take that revenge against these powers, okay, who was actually made such kind of a treaty against them, such a humiliating treaty against them. Okay, so he was waiting for a chance. And how was his early political career? So his early political career after the First World War was like he joined the German Workers' Party in the year 1919. And when he was joining, it was very less in number. The German Workers' Party was very less in number. But because of his power, because of his oratory skills, he was a great orator. He speak for hours. And all this time, he is actually motivating and inspiring the people and instilling his ideals also. That is indoctrinating certain ideals. And he actually motivates the people. He actually inspires the Germans, especially the Aryan race. He always talk about the Aryan race, the supremacy of the Aryan race, and also with all these things, he tried to instill that kind of an ideal in them. And that's the way he actually rose to power. He transformed this German Workers' Party into the National Socialist German Workers' Party, or it is also known as the Nazi Party. National Socialist German Workers' Party. And when he understood that now we are getting some support, we are having a lot of members in this party, and now let us try for a coup, the military coup, like we already heard about it. Military coup in different parts of the world, especially in African countries. In Pakistan, you might be seeing military coup. Military coup is like there will be a democratic government, okay, in place, but the military suddenly with the certain strategies they will actually take over the power. That is a military coup. So like that, this party tried to take over the power. Okay, already there was one existing system over there in Germany, and they wanted to actually attempt a coup. But that was actually a failure. Okay, so that coup was a failure. It was not literally planned as such. It was not having that kind of an effectiveness. So the plan to seize control of Bavaria and march to Berlin to capture power, but the plan failed. Okay, so Berlin is the center. Okay, so they wanted to capture the power and they wanted to get the control over Berlin also, but it failed, and he was arrested. Okay, he was arrested and he tried for treason. Treason is like it is like tradition. It's like like a terrorist. You will be treated like a terrorist, and because you worked against the country. That is what is the treason, and later released. Okay. So now, during that time period only, he wrote a book. Okay. And it is known as the autobiography of the Adolf Hitler. Can anybody tell me what is the name of that book? The autobiography was Mein Kampf. Okay, Mein Kampf was the autobiography, and he actually wrote that book when he was in the jail, in the prison. And later he was actually released. Okay, and then he tried to strengthen his control over the society, the control over the German society. I have already told you that he is a great orator, and with that oratory skills, he tried to attract more people into the party, and he also tried to spread certain ideals. He tried to spread certain ideals of totalitarianism, the ideals of the superiority of the German race, that is the Aryan race. Okay, so all these kinds of ideals he tried to instill in the people, and people were highly motivated and inspired by the speeches of the Adolf Hitler, and they come in lakhs. Okay, they join the party in lakhs. They become the followers of Adolf Hitler, and they ultimately got the control, okay, of the people. And not only the people, the administration control also they got. Okay, the people, the officers, who are at the helm of affairs, they also got attracted by the personality of Adolf Hitler, and he also got their support. So initially they struggled to gain widespread support until the early 1930s, but later what you can see that they emerged. Okay, they emerged as a powerful party and a powerful group in Germany itself. Okay, Germany itself. So when that entire group is actually becoming powerful, the leader of that group will become the most powerful person, the authoritarian. Okay, so that's what happened also. Okay, now you know that in the whole world there was something happened, that was the Great Depression. That was in the year 1929, 28, 2030. All those time period we were witnessing the Great Depression. The economic collapse after 1929, what happened was the banks failed, the businesses closed, and the massive unemployment ensued. Okay, so the Nazi propaganda capitalized on public despair, offering hope for a better future. So just imagine the situation when the whole country is going through struggle, when the whole country is going through a lot of anarchy, then like a beacon of hope, somebody is coming and telling that no, this is not this is not the end. This we are going to start. If you are actually following us, we will be able to give you a great future. So with such kind of promises, people tend towards the Adolf Hitler and his party. By 1932, Nazi became the largest party in Reichstag, the German parliament, which means they got massive support. They got massive power. It became the largest party. Now, if they are becoming the largest party, definitely they are going to become the rulers. So, who will be the head? The Adolf Hitler will be the head. So, how was his tactics and the leadership style? That also we need to understand. He mastered oratory skills and used powerful symbolism to inspire and unify people. If you can actually check in the YouTube the speeches of the Adolf Hitler, you will be able to see some clips and all. So the way he talked, the way he actually present his ideas is way different than others. Okay, he was so energetic throughout his speech. He was so energetic. Okay, so there is a great movie that is The Great Dictator. That was the name of the movie. The director and the actor is Charlie Chaplin only. So if you actually watch that movie also, he tried to imitate Adolf Hitler in that particular movie. So he actually played the role of Adolf Hitler also. So you can see that with the kind of energy he's actually having when he is speaking and all. So you will be able to see that. Okay, it is to blame, and it is to abuse, and it is to make mockery of the entire Nazism and the Adolf Hitler. But he is playing such a very powerful character in that. Okay, and apart from that video, that film, you'll be able to get the Adolf Hitler's original videos also in YouTube and all. Some clips and all you will be able to get. Then he employed a new style of politics, organizing massive rallies and public meetings to showcase support for him and the Nazi ideology. So that's a great tactic. Suppose when we are living in a multi-party system, and suppose one person is coming and he is actually organizing a particular meeting, and in that meeting lakhs of people are attending, which shows that these many people are actually becoming the supporters of this person. It's sending a message to everyone that okay, one person is actually emerging and that person is getting huge support. Now we should also join him because he is actually coming up with some good ideas. If he is not having certain good ideas, if he's not actually providing them with some hope, then people will not go and support him, right? So now we should also go and support him. So this kind of a mindset worked among the people, and that was one of the tactics they have actually followed also. The Nazi party have followed. That is the organizing massive rally, and they got more power, and that is the reason why they became the largest party in the German parliament by 1932. Okay. Now, what is that ideology that he was spending? It is all related to Nazism, because the Nazism is the ideology of the Nazi party, especially Adolf Hitler. Okay, now let us understand the features of the Nazism. Okay, the features of Nazism. Okay, so majority of the features are similar to the fascism. Okay, whatever features they are actually following, it is similar to fascism. The ideas are similar.